Hi, today we are going to see the 33rd Stotra. Yugadikridyugavarto naikamayo mahasanaha adrishyo vyaktarubascha sahasrajidanandajit. Yugadikrit. Yugam means the one whole cycle of creation and the pralayam. So we are having the 4 yugas till now, and the first one is Satya Yugam, Treda Yugam, Dwapara Yugam, and now we are in the Kali Yuga. And each period of time is called Yuga, and the division that is made only by the Bhagavan. And in the light of consciousness, it illuminates how much duration we have with each experience. That means with one Janma to another Janma, how much we know about Bhagavan, how much closer we are to Bhagavan. From that time, when we start knowing Bhagavan, to the next Janma until we know clearly about Bhagavan. That time period is called Yugam. And this all is controlled by Bhagavan. So we can also be divided in like centuries, years, months, weeks, days, hours, minutes, seconds. These are all done by Bhagavan's creation. Yugavarta. Yugavarta means, Yuga means again this 4 yugas. And Varta means the power behind the wheel of the yugas, the creation and the demolition, or the creation and the pralayam. That time period is controlled by Bhagavan. So the first yugam was Satya Yugam, and now we are in the Kali Yuga. Naika Maya. Naika Maya means Bhagavan is coming here on the earth in different forms to protect Dharma. And he is taking numerous forms, that is innumerable form. And we know only the 10 main forms, avatarams. But there are innumerable forms that Bhagavan is taking. Not only 1, 2 or 10 or anything. That much endless form. And he is doing to sustain world, maintain order, maintain rhythm, and to protect dharma. And we also known as, we are all in the power of Maya. But Bhagavan is the only form without Maya, but he can wield Maya to protect dharma. So he doesn't have Maya inside, but he can use the Maya to make sure the dharma wins. Mahasana. Maha means great, and Sana means one who consumes everything after a kalpa. Kalpa means that yugam. After each yugam, Bhagavan himself is doing pralayam and eating up everything that he created. And in the next yugam, he is creating a new yugam, new creation, or new universe, new world. And everything will be created by Bhagavan and will be taken inside by Bhagavan. And he is considered to be the consumer of everything. He can consume everything. And we are coming from the Bhagavan. And it is also said that the perception, how we see things, the emotions, how we feel things, thoughts, how we use our knowledge to understand things. These 3 things are really controlled by Bhagavan. Adrishya. Adrishya means we cannot capture the Bhagavan using our 5 organs. The 5 organs are eyes, nose, mouth, ear, and the skin. So with these we try to attain knowledge, or we try to understand. But we cannot grasp the Bhagavan with these 5 organs. For that we need another one organ, that is the organ that comes when you start knowing about Bhagavan, the power. The soul inside will start sensing the power of Bhagavan. And we know that through the Bhagavan everything is dissolved, but it is all next yugam it is created. And adrishya. Adrishya means that we use the mind and intellect to know object and feel emotions and think about it. And all these cannot be grasped, all these cannot be used to understand Bhagavan completely. We need extra effort for that. Vyakta Rupa. Vyakta Rupa means, Vyaktam means clear. Rupa means the form. So, Bhagavan can be clearly perceived in the form of other things that we know about it. That means the universe we can visualize, we can see, we can perceive, we can understand. So all this universe is made by Bhagavan. So the universe can be perceived by us, and through universe we can understand, start getting knowledge about Bhagavan. Sahasrajit. So Jit means victory. Sahasram. Hasram means 100. Sa means 10. Sahasram means 10 into 100, 1000. That means innumerable enemies can be overcome by Bhagavan. He can single-handedly control innumerable enemies that we can see in the avatarams. So there he is also controlling. He can be victorious over our passion, over our lust, over our greed, and over our jealous. So these four are also the enemies of every person. So it is making a barrier to go to Bhagavan. So all the four barriers are passion, lust, greed, jealous. So one by one, if you can control and be victorious over these, then you can slowly remove the barrier and reach the Bhagavan. And these things are done for the Bhagavan to make a peaceful world. Anandajit. Anandajit means who is always victorious at all times over everything. And that is called, he is ever victorious. And at the end, the Lord alone wins. And the victory will be against the negative forces or the Rakshasas to form the Dharma or to protect the truth. Here we are seeing Yugadikrit, Yugavarta, Naikamaya, Mahasana, Adrishya, Vyaktarupa, Sahasrajit, Anandajit. And we will reach the 307th name of Vishnu Bhagavan. Yugadikrit Yugavarto, Naikamayo Mahasanaha, Adrishyo Vyaktarubascha, Sahasrajita Anandajit.